Welcome back. You're watching Nation at 5 here on CNN News 18 with me, Poonam Burde. Let's now get you another issue that has raked up a big controversy and it echoed in Parliament for its second day as well today. It was BJP's Nishikant Dubey that rose up and spoke about NewsClick's founder and the alleged links with a US media mogul, the links then to the CCP or the Chinese Communist Party's agenda. Allegedly, NewsClick has been running propaganda of Chinese Communist Party here in India is the allegation the BJP is making. Now there is a new dimension to this entire controversy because the BJP has now unearthed this email trail between the duo, which is Prabir Purkayastha, the founder of NewsClick, and Neville Roy Singham, who is this media mogul in the US based in several other countries. What does this email really talk about? Let's get you this email that is now being circulated by the BJP. It's an alleged email between Neville Roy Singham and NewsClick that is now surfaced that the BJP alleges is proof of the allegations that they are making. The BJP claims that Neville Roy Singham tutored the likes of Prabir Purkayastha and several other people who are owners or founders of media organizations like NewsClick. BJP then going on to allege that NewsClick founder was tutored on the propaganda of the CCP, which is the Chinese Communist Party, and their agenda was being furthered by organizations like NewsClick is the allegation the BJP is making. The BJP alleges that this email dates back to March 2020. This was when India was just feeling the heat as far as the COVID crisis was concerned. Remember, March 2020 is also when the lockdown happened here in India. The BJP has then alleged that this mail written was to show the CCP and the Chinese Communist Party in good light, and that really was the agenda of organizations like NewsClick here in India. My colleague Arun Dhanta joining us, getting us the latest as far as this entire controversy goes. Now, Arun, we've seen the kind of allegations that have taken place, the BJP opening this new front as far as the email exchange is concerned, but it's all about the allegations that Nishikant Dubey made inside the parliament. The Congress wants an apology of why they are being linked to this entire controversy, isn't it?
Well, see, BJP has been making their stand very clear that this is not something which is a new revelation for them. It may be a new revelation for the world, but for them it's not new. It's not a new revelation. Why they are saying? Because when Enforcement Directorate raided NewsClick's office few years back, at that point in time, Congress Party along with few other opposition parties have been raising this question that this is a mere targeting by Enforcement Directorate and government to target those individuals and those news organizations who are actually portraying the real picture of the country, who's actually showing the country that what exactly is happening. Now, what BJP is saying is that there is a complete mail trail between Neville Roy Singham and the founder of NewsClick, and in fact, in that mail trail, it is mentioned that in which, in fact, the founder of NewsClick, writes to Neville Roy Singham and asking him about the details of the vaccination and other, the production of the PPE kits, etc. by China, so that he can make comparison with the countries like US and India, where they could show that when India and US had a lot of time to actually create that infrastructure and all other things which is needed during that corona times, how China actually in a very short span of time managed to create that infrastructure. So he wanted to show that contrast. And also, in fact, BJP has been maintaining this fact that there's funding which has come from Neville Roy Singham's side, who's known for his backing by China. He was getting regular funds from China, and therefore it was in the Income Tax Department's official records that the investment had come from Neville Roy Singham's side in the NewsClicks. Now what they are saying is that now it is time for the Congress Party to actually accept this and tell the world what is reality. And in fact, they are also coming out with in fact past instances where we're saying that Rahul Gandhi is somebody who's known for hobnobbing with Chinese, especially at that point in time when they were citing the example of Doklam. When Doklam happened, Rahul Gandhi was having dinner with the Chinese diplomats. So when Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi had visited China, there was a fund which came to Rajiv Gandhi Foundation's bank account. So various other things which they are putting out in the public domain at this juncture and demanding opposition parties and Congress Party to come clear on this.
Doubts over the ED raids that took place place on NewsClick 2 years ago. That's another link of why the BJP has been putting the Congress in the dock. Arun, do stay on with me because a storm was triggered by an NYT report that came out 2 days ago. The storm echoed both inside the parliament and outside. Listen in to some of those reactions.
2017 में जब डोकलाम हो रहा था, उस डोकलाम के समय सर ये चाइनीज के साथ बातचीत कर रहे थे। मेरा भारत सरकार से आग्रह है कि जितनी भी फंडिंग हुई है कांग्रेस को, जितनी भी चाइना ने फंडिंग की है, जांच की जाए।
अगर मैं कहूं तो कांग्रेस, चीन, न्यूज क्लिक सभी एक भारत विरोधी गर्भनाल से जुड़े हुए हैं।
हम तो पहले सोचते थे सिर्फ कम्युनिस्ट पार्टी चाइना और रशिया के इशारे पे चलती है। फिर ध्यान में आया 2007-8 में कांग्रेस के परमानेंटली युवा नेता भी चाइना के इशारे पे चलते हैं, उनके साथ एमओयू करते हैं, उनके कहने पे, उनके इशारों पे नीतियां बनाते हैं।
Utterly shocking for a number of reasons. First of all, the acting chair had asked ministers to lay papers on the table. But Nishikant Dube's mic was switched on and his mic was on throughout his rant, where he made defamatory and libelous accusations against the Congress party and against Rahul Gandhi. That has to be expunged from the record, and we have unanimously signed a letter demanding that the speaker should expunge this, delete these words.
और सदन के अंदर जब मंत्रियों को बुलाए जाते हैं माइक पे, तो मंत्री की माइक नहीं चलते, लेकिन वो सदस्यों की माइक चलते, जिस सदस्यों ने एक ओछी तरीके से और घटिया बयान पेश कर रहे थे, जिसका कोई आधार नहीं, कोई तथ्य नहीं है।
Shifting focus now to more breaking news that's coming in, and this is coming in from Karnataka, where there seems to be a tussle between the state government and the civic body in Bengaluru, which is the BBMP. The BBMP contractors have now halted all works, all projects, because their dues are pending for last 28 months. Remember, just a short while ago, right after the Congress government came into power, the Congress had come out and said that they have issued an order to withhold all payments for projects that were sanctioned during the previous BJP's regime. All of them are going to be under investigation, is what the Congress had said. Listen in to what the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka now has to say.
ಗುತ್ತಿಗೆದಾರರು ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರನೂ ಬಂದಿದ್ರು. ನಾನು ಯಾರು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಹೋದವ್ರು ಯಾಕೆ ತಡೆ ಕೇಳ್ತದೆ? ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ಇದೆ. 2 ವರ್ಷ 3 ವರ್ಷ ಕಾಯ್ದಿಲ್ವಾ? 25,000 ಕೋಟಿ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಬಿಲ್ಗಳಿದೆ ಇರಿಗೇಷನ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. 600 ಕೋಟಿ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ದುಡ್ಡಿದೆ. 600 ಕೋಟಿ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ದುಡ್ಡಿದೆ. ಈಗ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ದುಡ್ಡಿದೆ. ಈಗ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು 400-500 ಕೋಟಿ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ದುಡ್ಡು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ಇದೆ, ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಈ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮೇಲ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಡಿ ಕೆ ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಎದುರುದಿಲ್ಲ.
Ritu, my colleague, now joining us from Bengaluru, getting us more perspective on this. Now, the tussle between the BBMP, the civic body in Bengaluru, and the state government is only intensifying now. One, there was a halting of all projects that was done by the contractors. Now, there are allegations that are being made against the Deputy Chief Minister of Corruption as bribes as well.
Well, very true. You see now, right after the BBMP contractors met the JDS leader, also the former Chief Minister of Karnataka, H.D. Kumaraswamy, and alleged that this particular government is also, in fact, allegedly asking them for the bribes to clear their pending bills. And for that reason, they had halted their works across the city until and unless the government will not release them their fund. They will not go on with their projects, is what has now been said by the BBMP contractors. In fact, the contractors are also apologizing to the people of the city, saying that anything that is actually taking place is all because of the government not releasing their pending bills, and it is really putting them into a fix. And also there's a tremendous pressure as well, because they too have to take care of the family, and the huge bills are actually pending from the government side. But however, needs to be seen, because we do know that earlier the state government in fact took an halt on all those kind of work projects that were carried out by the previous BJP government. And later point, the Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah also issued one more notification saying that that particular order will be withdrawn. But now the ministers will have to ensure that all those bills that will be cleared will actually first be scrutinized, and only then those bills will clear, because what they are saying is that they too are also in fact reporting a lot of irregularities during the clearance of the pending bill. So yes, the government does not want to take any sort of a chance. So that's the reason they have halted those pending bills as well. But needs to be seen